Holy crap, we are starting super early and stuff. Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Tales. No, not Tales, oh shit. Of Crimson Skies. Oh my goodness, if I could get my own game right. Ha! Welcome to the show. I'm happy to have you all here. We are getting this kicking right off. We're gonna have some damn fine fun tonight. Let's see. Updates. Yes, we have had a mild change to our layout. All that means is we are going to be down Law for a short period of time. He is going to be turned into an NPC until he is able to rejoin us. He will continue progressing level-wise with the group. Just money and stuff will kind of be relegated to like a quarter of what everyone else gets.
I'll hold his money.
So he should be back come January, hopefully, if things work out. I have talked with him, so we should see him back. He is going to be our pike for the season. That's going to be about that. I have a lot of fun stuff I think we could all use. So we are going to enjoy ourselves tonight and have a good bit of fun. So, as we begin tonight's session of Crimson Skies, not much in the way of importance happened last week, aside from them getting on the ship and seeing that Captain Taggart isn't one for fancy words or the like. Quite simply, he booted off 6 people off of his ship as they plummeted down to the earth with a resounding thump. Not one you could hear, but you could just see the bit of dust from the desert sands below kick up. As such, though, you guys were brought into the crew with open arms and quite a bit of excitement from everyone around. As you all look around now, getting yourselves kind of comfortable and looking off the edges after being given orders, you look around, taking in, thinking about the day that has passed, finding out that Awen isn't much a one for change, who is pretty okay with having the same individual bounty hunter come after him again and again, as Calran, probably not too much of a threat in his mind right now. As you all sail off into the distance in good spirits, minus one car, due to attempted assassination attempt, you all find yourselves enjoying the brisk sunset air towards the end of the day. With that, the end of your watch coming by, Fixer, Sazia, Awen, Viamir, and Sin, none of you really seeing any ships on the horizon as you make your way towards the mountains that separate Hegan from the rest of the continent. As you make your way through them, heading westward towards Zalen, getting around the mountains known as the Kors, the ship continues its way on. The hull begins its slow movement to cover the wooden deck that you all are standing on. Making your way back inside to the mess hall for a bit of a meal, some relaxation, watching the sunset into a bright crimson red as you all have your meals. The table lively, the mess hall in good spirits, taking shifts to eat. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna go for the poison water, of course, immediately. More of that.
Disgusting.
And
I'll take Biomir's.
I actually want to sit down and I don't know if everybody's sitting together, but I did want to spend some time talking to other people. Spent time talking to Awen last time. I wanted to spend time talking to Viamir and stuff.
Let's say for the sake of it, you all are sitting together.
Okay.
Law will, though, for the time being, have his face down, head kind of hidden in his arms, as he has a palish kind of green color.
Looks like you ate some bad roots, Law.
Would this... Would this be seasickness or air sickness?
I think that's air sickness, actually.
I don't know how I feel about this right now. I don't think I'm meant for airship travel. I would prefer my feet on the ground.
Yeah, me too, but I don't turn purple about it.
You are a...
I am covered in purple tattoos, you're right. So maybe I do turn purple. I don't know.
You have a harder constitution than I...
I think you should go to your quarters.
You should probably take care of that.
Oh, I think that's a good idea. And Law will get up and make his way to his quarters.
I can't believe I work for him.
It's a good thing the old captain didn't see him. He might have thrown him off with the rest of them.
That would be unwise. I need him to pay me.
Well, technically, he's not paying you. He needs...
That's right, his sister is.
Exactly.
We can throw him off.
Well, but he owes us his life, remember, and his help.
And a car.
But he doesn't have the keys. His sister will find the keys.
And I mean, his sister didn't seem particularly enamored with him, but in the civilized world, people tend to not like when their siblings die at your hands.
Well, no one said we will kill him.
That's true.
But at the moment, we're associated with someone that might.
No, he fell. He's very clumsy. I've seen this.
We did sort of promise that we would keep him alive, so...
Oh, I forgot about that.
Safe.
Did we promise? Who promised that? I didn't promise that.
Well...
Did I promise that?
It's a bit of flavor speech that I had to... I promised that.
Like
your poison
and
water.
who's his sister? You guys keep bringing up Law's got the sister.
She's gonna help me find the keys.
The keys, okay. We're back on the keys again. Okay.
Yes.
The keys.
She gave me these keys to hold, and I'll pull out the platinum keys.
Are those what you were looking for?
No. These are my I don't know what the word is. But I hold on to these until I get my keys. She said I could have them. It is a token of my employment to her and her commitment to finding my keys.
And what is it you guys are doing for her? She's helping you with keys, and you're
gonna find her some really, really buff men and women.
But besides me.
Buff men and women. That seems... I feel like maybe you could have done that back in town. Where are you guys trying to go to find...
She was very specific about where she wanted these... what was the word? Gladiators.
Yeah, that.
Gladiators. Okay, so she wants to just... She's hiring people to fight for her. That's what you're saying.
Sure.
No.
Less hiring, more
owning. Okay. So,
I like to think of it as acquiring.
Okay, so you guys you're traveling with Captain Taggart here, and you're looking to take prisoners / slaves back to... No, just slaves.
No, not slaves.
Acquire
I got one of you.
gladiators.
I'm
We
getting
were
some
told.
mixed
We were
signals.
told we were told we can buy them.
You can buy slaves. I mean, that's typically how slaves work.
No,
But-
gladiators. They were called gladiators. I don't know what slaves are. They were called gladiators. We were supposed to buy them with gold. Are you stupid?
I must be. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, we were given gold to buy gladiators. Find gladiators, give gold, get gladiators, put them on the ship, go back. Easy day.
And and where are we finding these gladiators? You said she was looking for somebody, but you said someplace.
In due time, when
I forget the
with ship
details.
and
She said we could kill people if needed.
yes, kill people when needed. Everything. That's fine.
Are you a gladiator?
I am not a gladiator. Please
So-
don't kill me.
No.
But you're elves. You're okay, right? Both of you, wood elves, same thing.
He smells
Yeah, I
funny.
mean, wood elves. I mean,
he
he's
doesn't
kind
smell
of.
of the earth.
No, I'm an air elf.
Yeah,
I
he
guess.
is lost, but it's okay. I'll bring him back to his roots.
That's okay, right?
But
Then
I
we'll
mean,
do
if
it.
you're looking for someone, we should talk to Captain Taggart there. If you got somewhere to be.
No, we don't need to be there immediately.
Oh, okay.
It's whenever we do make our way to Zalen, when we will potentially gather our gladiators.
All right. So I just got out of you. You want to go to Zealand? That's what I'm hearing. That's
That
a
word
little-
sounds familiar.
What?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
a
where the
little-
gladiators are most of the time.
Oof.
When they're not on the circuit.
Gladiators around you?
Reverse psychology is really working here. I'm getting you guys to tell me where you need to go.
Your psychology seems like a fancy trick. Did you? No, you wouldn't have learned it from our ancestors because you're lost.
You're right.
Hey, when there's one thing that you would probably need to understand, you'd probably have to listen between the lines with Vimir sometimes. He understands quite a bit, just has a little bit of trouble expressing it in a way that you would understand. Only because,
Sitting right here.
yeah, exactly. It's has nothing to do with what you know and what we know. It's just we come from different backgrounds, so we understand things differently. Isn't that right?
Well, I understand things perfectly.
Exactly.
You guys
Yeah, I
confuse
understand
things
perfectly.
with different words and trying to talk about things.
Exactly.
I think you confuse yourselves.
Not necessarily confuse ourselves, but it is the way generally how people speak in these parts.
So I should use words I don't mean.
I'd rather you not.
I like all of you.
Exactly. That is.
Love you too, big guy.
How did that go?
Out of character, do we know where did Captain Taggart mention where we were stopping next if we just departed the Oasis?
He did not make mention as to where you guys were going next.
Okay.
But
So,
he does
I mean-
seem to be sailing eastward towards Zalen.
Towards Zalen. Okay. So I don't know. I know you guys say you're heading towards Zalen there, but I guess maybe we need to check with old Captain Taggart there and see where we're touching down at next. I don't know where he's making his next stop, and might be something there that maybe there's gladiators there.
The faster we get to Zalen, the shorter amount of time we get to make other money. So I'd rather get some extra jobs done as well, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, if you do a good job, I look good in Captain Taggart's eyes, and that's what we're looking for here. We talked a little bit about that. We got to get that going for a ship. That's what we're going for.
Yes, exactly. I'm going for the ship, and if that's the case, then the gladiator part would be much easier to deal with. If that was so, we don't have that hard of a time limit or anything, so we could definitely just let Captain Taggart's orders be our #1 priority for a little bit.
Yeah, if you guys don't have any sort of time frame or schedule you're working toward, Captain Taggart, he'll keep and put you guys to work for as long as he can. If you're reliable and doing good by him, he's gonna take care of you.
I prefer to do this quickly.
The more we travel, Vimir, the easier it is the more ground we cover to find your keys.
Yeah, you don't know where those keys are. I mean, other than those ones in your pocket, but these other ones that you mentioned, they could be anywhere, you said. So
Yeah,
you
but
travel
we need
with
to get
Captain
one key
Taggart.
first.
Yeah, but
We could
I don't think that going fast with your gladiators is really going to get you a key faster than if you just travel around looking for it. I mean, how long have you been looking for these keys already? I mean,
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow. It's a long time.
He's
I literally just started. I found myself in this strange place without trees. I don't like it. They put this funny garb on me.
I mean, how did you get to Oasis? You said you came
Take
from.
it off. You should take it off. Woo.
Make a performance check.
Me? Oh gosh.
How did I get here?
How
Was
did
it
I get
magic? Was it magic? Maybe, or
You took a boat and then walked and got lost and walked some more and got lost some more and kept walking.
Performance? That's a 15 plus 4, so that's a 19.
You start to hear from the entire crew, male, female alike, just take it off, take it off, take it off, take
wait. So
it off.
I'm not required to wear this here. Fantastic. Off it goes.
As it goes off, you hear cheers and whoots as the garb is removed and Viamir sits in front of you all naked.
All right, that escalated pretty quickly.
so
I wish someone told me sooner I didn't have to wear such silly garb.
I'm not well-versed in-
Shipwreck.
in-
Is there a dress code on the ship?
I mean, I don't think many people tend to be naked. But I mean, it'd probably be better like if we stop somewhere. When you go into the city, sometimes the city officials or town guards they don't really like people walking around naked, especially with kids running around and stuff. But so I mean, if you want to be naked, I'm not going to stop you because you're bigger than me. But,
So it's settled. I can be naked on the Phoenix.
That sounds painful, but yes, you could be naked on the Phoenix.
But when we go into these towns, I need to be weary of the guards and put on more of the restricting clothing that you all
Yeah,
seem to
I would
enjoy.
just maybe cover the middle area, and that's
my rock hard
probably-
abs.
Yeah, and between that and your knees.
An
He
agreement is
says
reached.
he said he means that he's afraid that you'll bludgeon small children to death with your huge dong.
I'm not proficient with unarmed strikes.
You should
Oh,
probably
Just to
work
be
on that.
clear, Shipwreck, you said that you didn't want to go up against him because he's bigger than you. Just
no.
just wanted to put that out there.
You heard me.
There's.
Yeah, but I mean, I think maybe you guys should maybe talk to some of the other crewmates, get to know some of them. Some of them been traveling with old Captain Taggart here for a while, and they're gonna be venturing with us, and hopefully, they'll be finding gladiators and maybe looking for keys and doing other important stuff.
How long is Sig's hair?
Sig's hair, he hasn't taken it out of a ponytail yet, so it's still kind of like.
I'm trying to braid it while it's in the ponytail.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check. See how good the braid is.
Okay. That's not too. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. That's a 13. It's above average.
Respectable. Okay.
I mean, I really like you guys. Why would I want to meet other people?
No, I just mean, we're creating this bond and this strong relationship, and it's good to have with the other people on the ship too. If you have their back, they'll have your back, and it's kind of like brothers and sisters, I guess you could say.
But if we're trying to get you your own ship, and those people are not going to join us on your ship, then what's the point of us having to
Kiss ass.
know them?
Exactly. No, I mean, it's just for, and maybe someone will join. I mean, Captain Taggart didn't say I couldn't take anyone with me. I mean, I got some friends around here. You got
great. When they join, then I will get to meet them, and then I'm just gonna stand up and go try to get some more ale if there is.
Oh yeah, it's easy enough. There's plenty of rum, grog, and other fine ales and the like. Plenty of fresh fruits as well. It's not a heathen age anymore.
Are there fruity drinks?
There are. What kind of fruity drink would you like? They have this fantastic drink.
Do they make a Hegan Sunrise?
They do indeed.
Fix is gonna get a Hegan Sunrise.
Sounds like.
I'll get me a platter of fruit and nuts.
I'm still gonna be just
Tree
drinking
nuts.
like as whatever the strongest thing that they have.
Strongest thing they have is what they call engine rum. It is rum that is fermented and made in the engine of the ship.
So, like pirate hooch.
It's only legal. Its only real legal use is to strip varnish off of tugboats.
Fixer heard engine rum and immediately turned around and ordered another.
So he went from fruity drinks to the engine.
He's gonna chase the engine rum with the fruity drink, but he wants to know what engine rum is.
I need you to make a con save as you take a hit, Fixer, of the engine rum.
I'm gonna go check on Law, and I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm just gonna stare at Fixer as he drinks it.
13. How do I do?
Fixer, as you take a hit, you feel good, and it burns real nice, and you kind of close your eyes, and then the second your eyes open, the room is spinning.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, it's a good drink.
Like right behind his face, like around like this, like right around. Like no.
Fixer falls over backward.
I think he's
Are you going to drink the fruity one?
I think he's done. I think that one's yours if you wanted it.
Okay, this one's mine now.
Yeah, I mean one later.
Yeah, I don't recommend drinking that.
I don't think he'll remember that I owe him one later.
So did he take the entire did he take the entire thing, or is there still? Okay, yeah, I'll order my own, just sipping it and stuff like that. Yes, I was looking for it. I'm looking for it. It's always the chase for the good alcohol that's better than poison. Let's see. I have a terrible con though. I rolled really good though. That's 17. 17. Yeah.
As you chase it down, it burns like a fire as it just climbs down the bottom of your throat, and it feels like you're drinking straight engine oil. It slugs its way down your throat as it just kind of ignites a small fire, and you feel a very nice buzz.
So I'll like pretty much like breathe out and hiss. It's just like, yeah, I haven't felt that in a long time. This is good stuff. Why wouldn't you drink this all the time, Maywin? If you have it on board?
I mean, there's just other stuff that tastes better, and
No, there isn't. There really isn't.
I mean, I've been on the ship for a while, so I'm gonna have to disagree with you. But I mean, if you like it, I mean, everyone, you it might be because you're different. I just throw it out there, different race. I mean, our tastes are a little bit different.
That's very racist.
I was trying not to be. So you see why I said that? I kind of did that little point, like maybe. No offense.
Do you realize that every single time someone says something like, no offense, it's always the most offensive thing they can actually come up with at the time?
I mean, it's not really offensive. It's a fact. You are a different race than me. I mean, it's pretty obvious just by looking at us. But, maybe you just have different, your taste buds are different. I don't like broccoli. Maybe you like broccoli. I don't like that drink. And yes, okay,
So
we're kind of the same there. A little bit.
Broccoli. Yeah, exactly. It's not a bad thing, right?
No.
From the ground, you're digging a hole.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to offend. I really didn't. I was just trying to say, sometimes people they dislike other things that other people like.
I'm gonna put slap my hand on Awen's shoulder. I'm like, you are not what I expected a pirate to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we just do what we got to do to make a living, and I mean,
who would fit in really a lot like a pirate? Vymir's really good for muscle, and Sin over there, she's perfect as a pirate. All the trickery and everything, and exactly. See how angelic.
I mean, I really haven't seen much trickery from her. I mean, I know. I think she was.
You haven't seen it.
I mean, but I believe you though. I feel like you wouldn't lie to me. Clearly, and Captain Taggart saw something because he didn't throw you guys off the ship. So, Vimir over here, he's a big guy. He's very intimidating, and he's gonna definitely help out when we when we land again, and in case we run into someone in the air too. I mean, we've had that happen before, and it's never a fun time. And
I want to fight someone in an airship.
Yeah,
in the air.
It's pretty crazy.
Can we just start a fight with someone?
I mean, we've done it before, but we have to wait till Captain Taggart says. And
where's Captain Taggart? I want to go tell him I want to pick a fight with some bitch.
I mean,
the trickery. I told you, didn't I not tell you?
It's not really a trick. It's pretty obvious. She just wants to fight people.
Very, very pirate-like.
I'm going to find Captain Taggart.
Make an investigation check.
Yay, I'm actually okay at these.
That one.
Yay! No, it was close. It's a
Oh.
19 plus 3.
Pretty
A
close.
19 plus
22.
3. Holy crap. That's actually really good. Okay.
If
Yeah.
math serves me, that's over a 20.
That is indeed. As you start looking around, you give a slight tug to Sig's hair as he just... excuse you. It goes back to eating. As you get up and look around, you spot Captain Taggart immediately at a raised eating table with several of the first officers, quartermaster, and the like eating
Okay, I
his
found
meal.
him. Bye. As she like jumps off of the stool and walks straight up to Captain Taggart.
Okay.
Eowyn's gonna just kind of follow, just kind of get up and be like, "Oh crap,"
Good luck.
just to kind of listen from a little bit.
Fuck.
Oh, I done messed up.
All right. Sin
Zazi's gonna partake in more of
and more.
what just gave him a buzz. Yes.
Oh,
We'll get
boy.
another shot.
I will need another con save.
I'm gonna try to knock him out. Let's do it.
Come on, that one.
That's a 20 though.
Game.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Everything crashed. because I tried more.
Audio just broke on roll 20 for some reason, as it does. Sin, as you make your way up to Captain Taggart's table, he kind of looks up as he just rubs his beard for a moment and... Yes.
Okay, so first point, if you ever need really cool braids in your hair or like beard like jewelry, hit me up. I'm like super good at making stuff. Second point,
Come over here then.
okay. I just climb up and then I climb up onto the table and walk across and then pop down on the other side. Okay, I'm here now.
As you do that, you hear utensils drop as everyone's eyes immediately beeline it to you, just kind of watching. As you do, as you sit in front, he places a handful of small beads of turquoise and jade. Please.
Oh, these are very nice. Right now?
Yes, if you're going to do work, do it while you talk.
Okay. Alright. So, anyways, I was talking with your dear friend over there, and I like give a head nod to Shipwreck. And he says that sometimes you guys like to, or not like to, but sometimes you get into air fights and stuff. And I think it'd be really cool if we got into an air fight. Can we like rob people or something? Or like fight other people? I really want to.
If the opportunity presents itself, yes.
Do you know if it's going to present stuff? Like, did you steal ship documents to know, oh, this ship's going to be here, so we should rob them?
No.
Oh.
I'm actually just taking us towards Beirut. There's usually a few transports and the like in the area.
Oh,
And
that's really cool.
before we stop there, we'll be taking a little trip to the pirate capital.
There's a pirate capital? What is that?
You'll find out when you get there.
That's so exciting. Do you want like all of them to like come into one point, or do you want them just to kind of?
They're fine just hanging in a pattern that you find professional.
Okay. You know, you should really add a very. You could probably do like a platinum ring just to bring it all together. So then, whenever you're fighting, it doesn't get caught on anything. And plus, you could add lots of jewels.
Do you have a platinum ring?
Not on me, but I could probably find one.
If you find one, bring it to me and I will pay you.
All right.
Speaking of professional, Viomir comes back in after checking on Law.
Law is passed out, green to the gills, and just does not look like this is his space at the moment.
Oh,
He's human, right?
He is indeed.
He's the only human, I think. So how did Sazia feel after that second one then?
Sazia is feeling fine. The second one felt a little bit weak.
I'll go back to the table.
Hey, look, it's Viomir, naked man.
Yes,
How's Law doing?
he is weak.
I assume so.
He's greener than my hair.
I kind of like check his hair and be like, that's very green.
Yes.
Oh dear. You think he's completely out of his element?
I
Here?
think his sister is probably the stronger part of him.
I would think so too.
Okay.
actually.
I finished.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is
Okay, so
What's your name
Oh.
again?
I'm Sincere Mariana Cortez, but I do go by just Sincere. If you need anything, I'm with those guys over there, but you can always ask Shipwreck because Shipwreck's my new best friend.
Oh no.
Fantastic. Your large friend over there?
Bayamir?
Yeah.
The naked one?
Please make sure he puts on some type of loincloth. Not everyone on the ship wants to see his little Viomir waggling around.
I don't know. It looks like a baby's arm with an apple.
But everyone can see it.
Somebody's been watching Key and Peele.
Oh no.
That sketch was fantastic.
Just have him put a loincloth on.
Do you have like extra material? Maybe. Oh, you know,
What he
I saw
was
this
wearing
place-
when he got on the ship is fine. He doesn't have to wear an undergarment if he doesn't want to, but it's a good way to keep his mini him intact when fighting.
Yeah, I didn't think his pubes would be that thick and luxurious. But I will let him know.
Thank
you for your time, and definitely like let me know if you see anything because I'm ready. I am ready to fight.
Good.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
All of his hair is like dreadlocked, by the way. All of it.
Viomir's is?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Even his pubes.
He
All of
braids his pubes. Oh my god.
That's dedication right there.
Oh no.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
I suppose I will lament the having to don more clothing.
Not more,
guess
just
so.
what you already had on.
Don't worry. Well, I'll find something. I'll find you something that is like so light that you won't even notice that you're wearing it.
Good.
Silk.
That's what I was thinking.
Where is the silk?
Well, we're going to have to wait until we land at the next port. But then I will get you something. So please make do with what we have now.
Fine. The social norms of the people here are disturbing.
I agree. Clothes are overrated.
Alrighty.
Yes, salsa.
No, I'm fine.
Yes, Salazar Slytherin.
Where did you get that name from? It's so
Gaudy? Oh. I read it once on like the side of a crate, and I was like, "Oh, that's a really cool name."
And what did that crate contain?
I think it was snakes.
Fitting. I'm
Yeah.
going to get some sleep.
Oh, where are we bunking up? Do I have to bunk with one of you guys?
I don't actually know.
I'll say, does Awen know what the living arrangements are?
There are assigned quarters. They are bunk with whoever you feel comfortable with bunking, and find an empty bunk on the ship. If you can't find your room, find an empty bunk, and just don't take anything from a fellow crewman's room that's not yours.
Yeah, Fixer. The keys are mine.
Yeah, I mean,
Still out cold.
Yeah, Fixer's still on his back. He's not out cold, but he's like not seeing things straight. He's also popping in and out of vision with Hawk just to see what it feels like to be flying around while like hammered out of his mind.
It's actually a very liberating experience to be hammered and then seeing through Hawk's eyes. It's both sobering and yet intoxicating at the same time. You feel slightly drunker while doing it.
And Fixer is okay with that.
Why's your hand up?
It is for the DM.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense in this context.
I know. Maybe it was for a BM.
What is up?
Okay, I would like to go and get some of that good old engine hooch,
Yep.
and I would like to
Do it.
I would like to prestidigitate it to flavor it like a sweet tea,
Okay. Easy enough.
and then I hand it to Vimir.
Okay.
Yes.
I got you some tea. It's actually really, really good. It's like
Deception
sucking
check.
the nectar out
I will sniff
of
it.
the flower.
I will sniff it.
Do any of us see? Did any of us see what she did?
Fixer
Fixer
sure
did
as
it.
fuck didn't.
Fixer's in Hawk right now.
Awen and Sazi
Awen's
both
got
roll
a-
perception checks.
Let me see.
What was
That
the
was a 15 plus 4,
15 plus 4?
so 19.
Awen did not see it.
It smells.
I just got a 16.
It smells like a honeyed tea. Sazia,
Honey.
you did see it.
I'm just like this the entire time.
Well, thank you, Sin. This is
Honey.
fantastic.
Doesn't get much more
Drink
earthy
it
than
in.
that.
You need to drink it in one shot, though.
One shot.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna nudge Awen, by the way.
Are you downing
I'm
it?
gonna. Yes.
Okay. Make a con save
It
Awen
tastes
just kinda
nice.
looks over.
as you feel this honeyed nectar, this tea slug its way down your throat, warming you through your entire body.
It's a nat 20, but 23 total.
Phew,
It
You're good.
It is a very good tea. This is the best tea you've ever had. It warms you, it lingers, and doesn't have a bad aftertaste. It doesn't taste like old roots and berries. It's kind of refreshing. And it takes its time going down. Maybe Sin put a little too much honey in it this time, but it tastes good and you feel no ill effects whatsoever.
Sin, I think you put too much honey in it. It's quite syrupy.
Oh, I did? Oh,
Yeah,
I
My grandfather often did that, but thank you.
Oh, well, how do you feel?
I feel fine.
Oh,
Excellent.
okay.
That means he needs more, right?
No, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I thought we were done here, unless there's keys to be found.
Right. We'll have some more tea next time then.
Yes, next time we'll have more tea.
Come here, Fixer. And I'm gonna grab him by like the scruff of the collar and just kind of drag him along.
He drank way too much poison water.
Okay.
This is why you don't drink poison water, Fixer.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, you look good.
I feel amazing.
You're almost as disgraceful as the fucking flying wood elf.
Do you feel pretty? All right.
I'm just gonna stroll to go find a bunk, like saying to myself, I feel like we're going to have a great time.
Yeah. Awen's gonna try to follow, and he's not gonna point out the fact that that his room's pretty empty because no one else wants to bunk with him, but he's going to just see it if anyone figures it out.
Okay.
Sig.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think we have a room?
I don't know. I've not looked for a room yet. I keep everything on me at all times. I'd be pretty good sitting up against a wall and sleeping there, to be honest.
That seems like a bad idea.
It's pretty comfortable when you get used to it. It keeps your back straight.
Does that mean you never take off your armor?
I take it off to wash it every time I visit a temple.
How often do you visit the temple?
Every few months or so.
So you only wash yourself like every few months?
I use the prestidigitation spell every so often.
You're going to get like gangrene.
No, I will be fine. There's no risk of gangrene. The prestidigitation is magical cleaning. It keeps you clean.
Are you sure? I could check.
I'm quite positive. Thank you.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm...
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, I am very positive.
Okay, where are we going next?
I was going to go and pray.
Pray to who?
My patron.
Why?
Because that's what I do.
Why?
Because it's the specific things that I do to make sure that my patron is happy with me. And,
Really?
Yeah.
My patron never asks me to pray to them.
Well, maybe your patron is not like my patron.
My patron just wants to consume.
Are they...
Pretty things.
They just wants to consume pretty things.
Yes. Well, I mean pretty rocks.
Pretty rocks.
gems.
So it asks you to consume rocks, is what you're saying.
Sometimes.
That sounds like a good way to get indigestion.
I don't know, I haven't had the problem yet. I eat lots of fiber.
I can understand eating the fiber for that, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you really going to sleep up against the wall?
Possibly.
I'm not really good at finding people because I should try to help me.
Where do you want to go?
Don't know which one of them seems the nicest.
Out of your friends?
Yes.
I don't know. The one who has been on the ship the longest seems pretty nice.
Will you help me find him?
Yeah, sure. I can help you find him.
Yay!
Sig will get up and make his way out. Go ahead and roll an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. We will try to find Aiden. Okay. 18 plus 3.
Okay. As you and Sieg start making your way through the ship, you easily find Awin's room. It is pretty damn near close to that of the first mate and the captain's quarters. Kind of giving a knock, leaning in, and there, now you've made it.
We found you, best friend.
Oh, hey, you guys found me. I'm guessing you couldn't
Wow,
find
it's
any
really-
other
It's
bunks.
really
Yeah.
empty in here. No, we were looking for you specifically.
I mean, there's if you didn't find any other rooms, I mean, there's a little bit of space in here. And as he says that, there's like 4 or 5 empty bunks. Just no one else in
Everything's
there.
empty. Do you fart a lot?
No, I mean it's just people. There's a small. That's why we were trying to get more people on to fill some of the spaces.
Insight check.
some of the people there.
I want to insight him.
Yeah, no, you know that I'm lying because I rolled a 3.
Well,
She
I
has
can
a shit
roll lower.
wisdom, so we'll see if she got ones.
I rolled a 16.
Oof.
Ooh,
He is lying.
Why
He
are you
clearly
lying?
farts a lot.
I mean it's just there's just no one staying in here. I mean you guys can stay in here, of course. I mean you've got a couple
You
of
want
you.
to stay in
There's
here, Sig?
a couple of bunks.
As you ask, Sig is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, ouch. My heart. Yeah, he might come back. Okay, I'll stay with you.
Oh, that's great. I know I know you're talking to Captain Taggart over there, and he seems to kind of take a liking to you too. I mean, he made you
Does
do
he
that.
like you?
I sure hope so, because I've been with Captain Taggart for quite a while, and I'm his right hand man. I do whatever he
And why
needs me
aren't
to
you
do.
the first mate?
It's just a lot of responsibility.
Why aren't you the quartermaster?
I don't do good with the whole navigation type thing.
Then how can you be his right hand man if you don't have important positioning with him?
No, I mean I'm pretty important. I mean I came out, I found all you guys, right? I brought you back, so that's I'm getting the people
But
on the
did
ship.
you also
and-
find the other 6 guys that got kicked off?
I mean I didn't talk to them personally, so I wasn't. They weren't in my vision when I was walking around town. They might have just seen the old tussle between me and Calron out there. So after my whole performance, and I was like, hey, why don't you guys come on down? Captain Taggart's doing this thing, and I can't be held liable for some of the we call it piss poor people who don't make the cut. But it's unfortunate that they couldn't just be maybe dropped off or something. That probably would have worked too. We could have just
I spaced out there because
landed.
then I started thinking about how you and Calron are star-crossed lovers because you're always together, but never together fully. You're always there's only just those moments when you two clash, and it is magnificent, and you see all these sparks flying, and you see stars sometimes. And
Yeah,
then
I mean,
all
the
both go
sparks,
different
sometimes there's fires that erupt, and the stars, sometimes we punch each other, you're seeing stars, you know what they say, and
Wow.
it's a good tussle between the two of us, and yeah, we have a good time. That Calron, he's a funny
Do you
guy. He's a
love
funny guy.
him?
Somewhere in Oasis, Calron just sneezed.
Okay. Well, do you like the top bunk or do you like the bottom bunk? Or should I have my own bed?
I mean, there's 4 or 5 other beds in here. You could probably sleep maybe in one of those, and we don't have to.
Okay, I can sleep on one of those. Do you want me to braid your hair?
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm completely bald.
I was talking about other hair, but okay.
Yeah. It's completely the whole thing.
Do you wax yourself?
No. I just don't have hair.
Why?
It's genetics.
I wonder if Vladimir would give you some of his.
Nah, it's okay. I mean, hair just gets in the way. I mean, when you're in the air and you're flying and the hair's all in your face and
But you could have like a really, really nice wig.
yeah, I mean, that just seems a little unnecessary.
Do you want to fight pirates with me?
I mean, like, not on the ship. I mean, like, you mean like the other people we're with, or are you talking like another boat, like another airship?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like Captain Taggart said, if the opportunity arises that we need to fight someone, I'm right there. I'm right there by his side and giving everybody the old, it's my famous the old 1-2. Ask Calron. Calron knows about the 1-2 and all his
Are you good
friends.
at punching?
Yeah, I mean, I've punched people before.
You seem like you would be good at punching. I'm not very good at punching.
No, it's okay. I mean, Captain Taggart, myself, we can teach you. That's another
You teach people
benefit
how to
of.
punch?
Yeah. If I want to have a crew of my own, I got to make sure we're all at the top of our game when it comes to fighting. Whether it's with our hands, our knees. I mean, according to you, I mean, we've got people that got baby arms or something. I don't know what that is. They fight with baby arms or.
Like, yeah, that sounds really, really cool. High five?
Yeah, high five.
Woo!
All right. With that, as the crew all finds rest during the night shift, let's see if you guys get through the first night unscathed.
I would like to spend the first 2 hours, like, almost like I'm taking a shift just to do a little work on my jewelry.
Okay, make a jeweler's check.
Okay.
Hawk has come back to me and is watching me and guarding me.
Okay, not the best.
Hawk is a hawk, right?
Yes, Hawk is a hawk.
With Dex?
Or you, no, your charisma.
Oh, with charisma. Yes, that's a little better. 14 total.
Okay, good to know. You seem to have another successful few hours working on your piece. Over the course...
I'll talk to Hawk.
Okay. Over the course of your hours, your rests, your long rests, each of you getting some sleep and meditation in, you seem to go through the first night unscathed. Nothing seems to be coming on the horizon. Over the course of the next day, another easy shift, keeping watch out, having your eyes trained on the horizon as the ship passes now the edge of the southern portion of the core mountains. As you look beyond and get your first view, you see a rather large temple sitting between two lower halved mountains, maybe a bit shorter. They almost look as if they're doorways leading into the center of this continent. The temple itself looks to be gargantuan in size from this height. As you look over and give a keen look down, it reflects a beautiful stained glass rooftop of 4 pairs of eyes just looking up. One set is ivory white, another is obsidian black, a pair of green and a pair of blue eyes just staring up into the sky as if they're looking up or something is looking back down.
Whoa, what's that? Sincere says, looking over the other side, is spotting a camel.
You live in the desert.
You guys are actually in plains now, so you see a horse in this height. Barely able to see
What
a
is
horse from
that?
this height.
Looks so small. Go, little dude. You can
Would there be any
run so
symbology
far.
that I'd recognize?
Make a religion check.
That's a 5 on the die, and based on my intelligence, it's going to be a -1. Yep. 4.
There is no symbology that you recognize, surprisingly.
I'll spend the rest of my off shift trying to find a garb that suits me better, something a little bit more free flowing and less restricting.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Oh, I can help him.
Okay, with advantage.
Probably also a -1.
Can he find like a kilt?
Well,
Oh.
Thank you, Sincere, because that was a 7 and a 20.
Okay.
-1.
You do indeed find the quartermaster.
Can it be a kilt?
To do a skirt.
It should be a kilt.
Dude, kilts and oh my gosh, that'd be sick.
Is it the new quartermaster or the old quartermaster?
Wouldn't it be the new one because the old one's taking vacation?
Well, the
Forced
old
retirement?
one's taking vacation once we drop her off somewhere.
Forced retirement.
You do indeed find Dwayne going over the inventory, and as he kind of looks you up and down and, all right, so you need something freer than Oasis clothing?
Well, I've been told I need to cover this area.
Yeah.
I don't like any clothing, so something that, the air can get to and I can move about freely.
Are you afraid of skirts?
I don't know what that is.
Great. He heads into the quartermaster storage and pauses for a moment before coming back out. Do you have color preferences?
Green and black.
Green and
Or yellow. Or red. No, I don't. Just some green. It
green,
matches my hair.
green and black, with a hint of yellow. All right, give me a moment. So he heads back inside. All right. So, Vimir, you're gonna have to put up with that outfit for about another day. Hold on, don't move, and don't think I'm doing any funny business with you. And he comes out with a measuring tape and measures your waistline, waist to shoulder height, arm span, and waist to just below the kneecap. All right. I'm going to get these measurements and the cloth pattern design to the ship's seamstress, and I'll have something for you in a day.
Oh, and you promise it'll be airy and freeing. Like I'm wearing nothing almost.
As long as you don't put anything on underneath, you'll be fine. But,
What would I put on underneath?
some people would put on crotch wraps and kind of wrap their business up together.
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
Because if it's hanging loose, your twig and berries have a higher chance of being removed from your body.
Well, yeah, but if I took my blade and put them up against yours, they also have a chance of being removed.
Yes, but
Regardless of what you're wearing.
I have clothing in the way, so you might miss.
I probably wouldn't, but I suppose I see your point.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Do whatever you want, though. I will just have this made up for you.
Fantastic.
All right.
Thank you.
You-
And how many keys are on the key ring, this platinum key ring?
There are 25 platinum keys on the key ring.
I want to give him a platinum key.
Okay. Takes the key, just... not a bad value.
Yeah, I was told it's worth things, so...
Yeah. I like it when things are worth things, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I've learned this.
Yeah.
I like you!
I like you too, Vimir. You're simple, but not stupid.
Yep, like you. And I'll walk away.
Alrighty.
That's the one lie I know. I like you.
Anyone else want to do anything during the day?
Is there any place? Is there like any like shooting range wise for me to practice my gun?
On the ship, no, but you're always recommended to just shoot off the deck.
Okay. So I'll probably around the time that Sin was seeing the thing move, I'm going to attempt to shoot the thing. The horse that she saw.
Okay.
With a handgun.
With a handgun.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Anything beyond like 25 meters is
It's gonna miss.
suspect.
It's not going to. No, it's not going to go because the little. I mean, are there birds? Like,
No, there's gravity. Gravity.
If you shoot Hawk, I will shoot you.
There are birds. There are some geese kind of flying around. There are occasional birds of prey. There are birds. There are birds around. Yeah.
I'm probably going to spend more time shooting birds than horses from very, very far away.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. We'll see what happens, and add your attack mod to it. Dex.
D20. That is a 23.
Okay. So, over the next few hours, getting a few requisitions of magazines to borrow and ammunition to then repay and supply back to the ship at a later date. You spend the next about 6 hours firing off your pistol, and you get the hang of it over the course with relative ease, learning how to lead shots while being on a fast-moving vessel and trying to hit a moving object. You get pretty efficient at marking your target, leading and firing, and still hitting one of the geese out of the sky. You are now proficient with your pistol.
Cool. Awesome. Sounds good.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Fixer is gonna try to manufacture a happenstance meeting with somebody that works with the engine.
Okay. Make a performance check.
That would be a 15.
Okay. As you kind of hang out outside of the engine room for the early part of the day, you wait until lunch when several members of the engine room team make their way out to go and get a bite of food. You kind of follow them off to the dining hall, grab some food for yourself, and sit and watch them. And when they finish eating, you get up and finish eating. And you kind of give a little bit of a sprint ahead of them to try and cut them off so you can bump into them. As you do, you kind of stumble out of the hall just as they're making their way to the engine room, and yeah, what's going on? What are you doing getting in our way? Come on, man. Watch your footing.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just I gotta be honest, I'm super interested in that engine that you guys got there. I work on cars, and the fact that something that normally propels something across the ground like that is on such a massive scale to propel it through the air at this size of a vessel is incredibly fascinating to me.
All right. Well, you got any skill?
I'm the best car mechanic in Hegan, so. And also, I pick up on things real fast.
The two of the engineers just kind of look at each other. All right. Tell you what. If you are such a crack shot engineer, we'll give you a task. Prove it. Prove to us that you got the skills, you got the chops for it. We'll put in a word to Captain Taggart and have you removed off of bullshit duty.
I'd be down for that.
All right.
What you got?
Next ship we get up on, we want you to time disable their engine. So that way, when it nicks, down into the ground. Cause a wreck. No survivors. Everyone goes.
I could do that.
All right. You get that done, we'll let you in. We'll let you work with us. Teach you the ropes.
You got a deal, my friend.
Excellent. You can call me Sas.
That's gonna be confusing because I got a friend that I call Sas already.
Fine. Sasha.
No. Sasha.
What, you got a
My
problem with
friend's
my name?
is Sazia. No, my friend's name is Sazia. This is gonna be really confusing. Oh man, and I gotta focus on trying to take down another engine too. Oh jeez. I'll do it. I'll be fine. Thank
Saw
you, Sas.
1, Saw 2.
Get back to work. And the two of them shaking their heads, open up the
Thanks.
door.
You will not regret this.
Hope not. As they shut the door behind them, the night once again, if no one else has anything they wish to do.
Nah, Awin's just gonna do his normal daily routine.
Alrighty.
Working on that necklace between shifts.
Okay.
I'll paste the deck.
Okay.
Are there any like glass vials or anything that like empty glass vials that I would always be able to like obtain?
From the quartermaster, no. There is a ship's alchemist, but they are a little stingy.
Do you want me to talk to them?
No, I could talk to them. I think I can talk to them. Should be fine. We'll work out a deal somehow. I'll go over to the ship's alchemist.
These
Okay.
keys that I was given seem to be good bartering tools.
I would assume so.
Here's a
That's-
key.
I like hold on to the key before he let goes, I'm like, I wouldn't take that. I would consider you my friend.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving you a key. I like you.
That still feels like a lie to me. That I don't know how I would.
I'm still very new at this lying thing.
Yeah, it still sounds like a lie.
Yeah, but you seem like the sneaky type, and I think that I've seen them in the woods, and those are the worst type to deal with because you never know when they're going to strike.
No, you wouldn't.
And so I prefer to have you watching my back as opposed to ready to strike it.
That is true. I will take this key gladly. And then I'll pocket the key and be like, I'll be right back. Gotta talk to the alchemist first.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want me to talk to him?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
As you make your way to the ship's alchemist, the first time meeting them, and the only thing you've heard is, stringy. Good Good luck. As you make your way in, giving a knock, you hear a gruff voice, somewhat familiar, but not exact. You just hear, "Come in."
I just walk in.
As you walk in, you see a 5-foot tall, black-feathered individual moving from position to position, kind of giving little hops and flaps as they move from stool to stool. They turn their head and you see the face of a kenku sitting there with hands holding up ingredients in a small mask covering their nostrils.
I accidentally and inadvertently lick my lips while I see that. See that there's a kenku in front of me. But
You hear,
kind of
"Fucked!"
well, my name is Sazia Ugras, and I wanted to get to know you and also see if we would be able to work up some sort of a professional agreement.
"Like what? Smooth skin?"
Well, I don't know if you have a steady flow of yuan tea poison stocked in the alchemist storage that you have here, and I don't know if you would be akin to have some, but I myself like to have a little bit of extra storage, and would want to see if you would let me borrow some of your glass vials. If, let's say, every vial that you let me borrow, I fill another vial of with my own poison for you, give it back to you. How would that deal sound?
"That deal sounds like I'm missing money."
I'm still going to give it back to you with the vials wise, and you're still getting value out of the poison.
"Every vial that you take from me forces me to find new ones."
That is true. How about just one, then?
$25 gold pieces.
How about I borrow the vial from you, and whenever I am able to find vials, I'll give it to you double.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy, I'm good at these.
As the
hopefully.
kenku now kind of grabs their beak for a moment and just kind of rubs the fingers along the tip of the beak.
Oh, okay, no, that's a 17.
Quadruple.
You drive a hard bargain, dear Kenku. What is your name?
Hot chop.
Oh, right. Chop? Hot chop? Oh,
Mimics your voice. Hot chop.
yes. Okay, good. That makes sense. Then, hot chop. For every vial that I take, I will return 4 whenever I can find it. Let's say the next raid or anything.
Good.
So, okay. Sounds good. So, can I have the vial tonight, or...?
Hot chop kind of just hops down and
I lean over close to grab it, and as I grab it, I like kind of give a little sniff.
Roll a perception check.
Why? I don't need to. Okay, well, nat 20. So
smells like acid, phosphorus, a few other very noxious chemicals. Effectively smells like one bad chemical mixture away from generating chlorine gas emanating from themselves.
great. That sounds delicious. And I'm just like, I'll just smile and be like, it's a pleasure to meet you, Hot Shoppins. I hope our business relationship will be great. And I'll just take the vial and just like have a lovely evening, and then just walk out.
All right. As you make your way out, threatening the Kenku. No, kidding. With sniffs. If no one else has anything they wish to do for the evening.
Can I head to the quartermaster's and see if he has like any explosives optimally remote or time, I guess?
Yeah, I do. Do you have an order from the captain?
Not at the moment, but I'm just putting together all of the options for my activities.
See the captain first. Then come back with
I will
a
do
slip.
that. Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. With that, as you all find rest for the second night,
After my 4-hour trance or whatever, fucking elves. I'm still getting used to these fucking retards.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Freaking elves. Oh, look, a cat. I'll just pace the freaking deck. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Like
Okay.
anxious.
During your 4 hours, though, however, you all wake to a resounding
Like an impact.
as if the ship hit something, or something hit the ship. As you rub the sleep out of your eyes and the meditation from your body, you look around and you start to get the smell of smoke now filling your nostrils and your lungs. As it begins to burn, kind of slipping inside, breathing it in, you begin to hear the sound of the ship's internal alarm system. As it begins to buzz loudly, you hear over the comms, "Attention all hands. We are under attack. Repel boarders and get on their ship and fuck them up. Taggart out."
I'll grab my double-bladed scimitar, smile slowly creeping onto my face, and start moving above deck.
Take the gun and take the rapier. Do the same. Also with a smile.
I'm gonna like sneak.
Are we gonna fight? Are we gonna fight? Are we gonna fight?
Yeah, as Sin is shoving Awen, Jake, it seems like it. Let's go, lass.
All right. Which one's the okay?
All right.
I'll
As-
do this one.
Let's go, Fixer.
As you all wake up and
I'm right
start
behind
making
you.
your way into the hall, you see hanging high and slowly filling the halls now a thick black smoke. As you all look around together, trying to find a direction, you can go left or you can go right down the hall.
Are we together?
You are together.
Okay, shipwreck. Which way? You're so smart. This is your ship. Which way should we go?
So knowing the ship, which way would be the quickest way out? That's just the first question. Would it be left or right?
Heading left, which would take you to the fore deck, would be the fastest. Heading right will bring you up directly into the bridge.
Are we able to tell which direction the smoke seems to be coming from by chance?
Make an investigation check.
Whose dog sounds so sad?
15. Yeah, it's mine. Needs to go out. 15 on the die.
15, okay.
15 total.
Looking up, you see the smoke begins to actually kind of collect, coming from both ends into the center, as if something is burning and forcing its way towards the center as it's filling the ship. It's bizarre. It's almost as if it's not natural. The smoke should be either coming in from one direction and pushing its way out towards the other, but it is coming from both directions.
We should probably head left, but I can't tell where the smoke's coming from. But left would be the quickest way out. Let's go this way, and he'll just kind of lead right to the left.
Following.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Same.
Holding my breath.
Near the end.
Okay. Alrighty. As you guys start making your way down the path, you come to an intersection, one that would lead to a stairwell directly to your left about an extra 30 feet, and one to your right that leads further in deck, that can lead you directly down, getting towards the engine room. As you make your way to the left towards the stairwell, you see two individuals in deep black leathers with what looks like masks of skeletal bone with beady little dots of red for eyes. They have tanks of gasoline, and you see their weapon that they're wielding seems to have a lick of flame. And as they kind of lean in, looking into one of the rooms that the room right up ahead that they're kind of leaning into is Taggard's room, and just you hear this as you all see a gout of flame pour into Taggard's room.
Javelin.
Yeah, I'll say Awen's gonna just be like, Taggart! And
Okay,
I guess
everyone
they're
roll
not that
initiative.
far in.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge into there, yeah.
17.
Get these good rolls out of the way.
Awen got a 12.
I think I have the highest bonus to Dex, so thank God that it's a 7. I got a 7 total.
13.
I got a natural 1.
Oh, okay, yeah. We in this together, brother.
Woo. Plus 2, but still a natural 1.
Yeah. I got a 3 plus 4.
Fuck me, I'm muted. Fixer, as you hear Awen shout out and you go to move, you notice that the two flamethrower wielding individuals turn, their skeletal eyes and their faces, their masks looking in your direction, as you see one of them kind of just give a slight pulse of the flamethrower, and a little lick of flame comes out and reaches a good distance down the hall. What do you want to do?
Okay, now you're muted.
You're muted.
Whoops! I have push to talk, so that was just me being dumb.
It's alright, I had the same thing.
Yeah, so you said it came down the hallway. About how far was that from our group?
You guys seem to be about about 10 feet 10 feet away, as it reached about 30 feet down the hall.
Okay, and the flamethrowers, do they have like a large tank on their back, or?
They have a tank on their back, but now that they've turned to face you, you do not have a sight on the tank, unfortunately.
Huh. So, are they within 30 feet?
They're within 40 feet. You guys are 40 feet away.
Okay, then I am going to...
Is that just him? I mean, how wide is the hallway? I guess
The
if there's
hallway is
5 of us.
the hallway is 10 feet wide.
So he's 40 feet away. So if any of us are in front of him, we're
The
less.
two flamethrower guys are you guys are at this moment 40 feet away, and you can position yourselves on who is moving up.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna have to go with shot from the pistol.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
Okay, that does make contact as you fire off a round, and it hits one of them.
For 6 damage.
6 damage, reduced to... Okay. Good to know. As you fire off a shot, it makes contact, and you see the body lurch back, and then just refocus, and kind of tilt its head slightly. Ending your
I'll
turn?
tilt my head back.
Okay, you're ending your turn there?
Yes.
Okay. It is going to... this individual is going to make their way down about 20 feet down the hall and get a view of you, as well as getting a view of you and Awen, both in a line, and is going to... I'm going to need both of you to make dex saves. As you watch, as it kind of taps the trigger and just...
Dex save. That is a 21.
20.
20, okay. Both of you succeed. Instead of taking 10 points of fire damage, you take 5 points of fire damage as the flame licks over you.
What? Instead of both downing, what?
I'm a flip wizard.
You both manage to pull back out of the way, feeling the heat just kind of cake over your bodies for a moment. Ending its turn, you hear from the hallway behind you a series of footsteps come running as you see another individual in black garb, though this one only brandishing what looks like a blade and a pistol at their side. They are going to take a range shot attack at Viamir. Viamir does a 16 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything hits.
You take max damage for 8 points of piercing damage as it impacts into you.
Kill these fuckers.
We need to introduce Viamir to the wonders of armor.
Ending
Then I can't rage.
ending his turn comes to Sin.
Oh, hi.
Hi. So
It
there
is
is
my
one.
turn.
There is one of these 20 feet away from you, and there's another that is 30 feet away from you. That just shot via mirror.
I want to go up to the one that just shot Vladimir.
Okay. Making.
I would like to stab it with a spear.
Okay. Go ahead and make a spur stab.
Spur stab.
Spur stab.
Yeah, no, that's not. Oh, wait. No, wait. Maybe? It's my spur stabbing. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. That was.
Dexterity. If you're stabbing with a spear, you can use dex. I'm sorry. I think spear. In general, if you're using a spear, it should be a finesse-based weapon. I'm adamant on that as a fact of life.
Yeah, but it's my hex blade.
So even with your charisma modifier,
Yeah,
it still misses.
I rolled a 4.
Oh yeah, no, that misses. As you charge up to try and stab it, it kind of just bats it away with its blade.
But
Ending your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Awen, comes to your turn.
The one that just came up behind us with the gun is how far away? You said that Sin was able to
30
make it
feet
up next
away.
to it?
Yep.
So not wanting to run towards the guys with the fire, at least not right this second, Awen's just going to backtrack to the guy behind him and run up, pulling out his quarterstaff and just try to give him a whack with the quarterstaff, and then probably
A thwam.
a thwam, the old 1-2 with a quarterstaff, and then an unarmed strike.
A good old thunking.
That is 18 on the die.
That makes
so,
contact.
What's the damage?
D6.
D6. Yeah, probably. Now I'll start rolling with. So that is 7 damage for the quarterstaff.
Alrighty. Nice. With that, as you strike out with this quarterstaff, you feel and hear a resounding crunching and echoing shatter as you just break through the rib cage, and you feel the spinal column snap underneath the weight of your quarterstaff. As this creature falls, you get a glimpse of a symbol on its left shoulder as it crumbles. Go ahead and make a history check for me.
History 12 total.
12, okay. You recognize the symbol of the Ivory King. It is a skull with a crown above it, looking over a ring of fire that kind of sits around it, kind of below the head. You know the Ivory King is the self-proclaimed king of sentient undead, and claims himself to also be the king of the pirates, but you know that not to be true, as there is only one royal of the pirates, and that is Queen Rivana Ixa. Rivana''IXA.
And that's the queen of the pirates.
That is the elected pirate queen. The woman that your captain answers to and the crew answers to when called upon.
So this creature was some sort of sentient.
You recognize this creature to be some form of sentient undead, possibly maybe with how easily it crumbled and how easily you heard the breaking of bones, possibly a skeleton. These low rankers are sent in as cannon fodder, as they will be resurrected by the Ivory King in a mere few days.
So when you say it's crumbled, it's
dead,
it basically
basically crumbled in on itself.
Okay. And after that was all his action. So he's gonna be like, the other two, and that's it.
Okay. Ending your turn. The last of these skeletal figures comes out of another room, blood dripping from his blade. And as he comes around, sees you standing there, just raises his pistol and goes to shoot at you, Viamir.
Oh no!
That might miss you, actually, though. That is a 14, 15, 16, 17 to hit.
That does not miss.
Not Viamir. I'm sorry. Did I say Viamir? I meant Awen.
Then it's 17. Yeah, you hit.
Hit. Okay. Okay. You take 4 points of piercing damage
Ooh.
as the bullet tears into your body. Are you up?
0. Is that still standing or is that down?
You are unconscious as the bullet impacts into your chest, throws you onto the ground. Awen is currently unconscious. Ending this skeleton's turn, it is going to come to Sus.
How far is the flamethrower guy that just flamethrowered?
20 feet away.
It's 20 feet away, and I'm guessing I'm here, and then he's here, like that.
Yeah, he's kind of got a corner position.
Motherfucker. And then how far is the other flamethrower guy?
He is 40 feet away.
40 feet away. I'm going to run up to the guy that is 20 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And I with my rapier and gonna stab him.
Alrighty.
Is that the one that Fixer shot or no?
It is.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go for him.
And as you are a swashbuckler.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, not yet. You guys are only level 1.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep. Feels bad.
Did you forget that when you made this encounter?
No
Right.
snack attack yet. No snack attack yet, unfortunately.
That's okay. It's a natural 20.
Ooh. Hot damn.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and roll
So-
damage.
Real quick, are we doubling the damage on roll on the die or doubling the die that I roll?
Whatever you guys want to do is what I will do for the monsters. So.
Roll
I'll let-
twice.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll once and double it.
Okay.
I like doing that.
Alright.
This is how we die.
That's what the monsters will do then.
This is how we die. That's okay. That's fine. That is 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay. Okay. It is still up as the blade pierces in. You feel it kind of glance and impact into solid bone on the opposite side of the armor as it pierces through, almost going through like paper and just kind of sticking nothing, but you feel the blade hit the spine at the back, and as you pull it out, it kind of you hear as the jaw just opens down. Burn. As you see no mouth move, just the words burn come out of this now apparently skull's mouth.
And at that time, I'll just notion to Vimir, like, let's take this one down. And that's it.
Okay. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Do rogue get disengage as a bonus action at first level?
Not
Not at
No.
first.
Not super metagaming shit.
Comes to Viamir.
I would like to rage.
All right. You enter a rage.
And then I'm going to run into the first skeleton flamethrower thing
Alrighty.
and smash it with my double-bladed scimitar.
Okay.
Or attempt to, at least.
Yeah, I didn't
It's,
draw my
uh,
other sword. That's why.
14 on the die plus 5, so 19 total.
Yeah, that is.
All right, so I just lost a D4, so I'll just roll this one twice. Oh, that's 4 and a 1, so 5 plus 3.
All right.
Plus another 2 for rage. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
10. That is enough. As you come through, you just cleave through and just... You feel it shatter underneath.
Do I have additional movement?
It would have taken you 20 feet to get there, so you'll have 10 feet left.
I
No,
have 35
you'll have
feet of
15
movement.
left.
Being a beautiful wood elf that I am.
You'll have 15 left. That will put you... That'll put you that'll put you just shy of the other one.
I want to get right up in its face.
It'll put you at being 5 feet away from it. So,
and I'll just let out a primal scream.
Okay. Coming to its turn now. It is going...
I'm gonna die here, by the way.
It is going to look up at you. Burn in hellfire. And I need you to go ahead and make a dex save.
Dexterity!
Did you just say dexterity? Oh my god, this...
14. I didn't, but I'm glad your mind's in the right place.
It's a good thing you succeeded. Because what would have been 11 points of damage is reduced to 5.
Why? Oh, he's still down, though.
As Viamir falls unconscious.
TPK.
No, because he is an NPC, you hear the grumbled sound of footsteps coming up from behind you all as Law kind of stumbles his way in and is going to Vimir, get your ass up, you useless fuck. You're supposed to protect me, not me, you. And is going to heal you for... Oh, wow, that's actually pretty good. Heals you for 7 points of healing with his bonus action. And his action is going to be an attempted vicious mockery at the skeleton that shot Awen. That is a resounding fail on the skeleton's part. For 2 points. That's not bad. As Law then looks at the skeleton and... I'm gonna feed you to my dog, you stupid pile of bones. And, next attack roll will be at disadvantage for the skeleton. Okay. Ending Law's turn, it will come back to the top of the round with Fixer.
Okay, so flamethrower number 2 is 40 feet away from me.
Correct.
The one that's standing over Awen.
He's not standing over him. He's actually he is actually also 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
The one who just shot him just kind of stepped out of a doorway, saw, and was just like poof.
Mm-hmm. I am going to pull a bolt out of my pocket, and I am going to cast Catapult at the one standing over Awen.
The one standing, okay, at the one that shot Awen. Okay.
Not standing over him, but...
That's alright. Let's make that dex save. Oh, man. Skeletons are actually pretty nimble.
They are.
That is a success with a 17 as he watches the bolt kind of levitate in the air as you just fling it off. It just kind of adjusts his body in a way so it looks like it's going to hit, and as it pierces through his clothing, it leaves the opposite side of his rib cage. As you hear it eventually on the opposite side. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. Comes to Sin's turn.
I hit the wrong thing. So the one that shot my buddy Shipwreck is nearby?
He is. You moved up 30 feet, so he is only a few feet away.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and club that fucker with my spear.
Just gonna try and poke him with the spear. All right.
No. She's like, yes. Oh fuck! I jumped. Well, that die is lost
Next
in my
die.
lap somewhere. Nope, not hitting.
As you go to try and hit the skeleton, he just kind of looks at you, brings up the scimitar, brings up the cutlass, and just kind of bats it away, and just kind of parries you. And you're next. Yes, you.
No.
Comes to Awen. You are prone on the ground. Death save.
Death save. 18 on the die.
All right, that is a success. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Comes to the one that you just tried to attack, Sin. He is just gonna just flat up just.
Face stab.
That is a that is a 19.
Yep, that is.
Son of a.
Fucking A. My attack rolls are hitting, and my damage die want to actually murder you guys. It is an 8 of piercing damage as he just like front faces and just stabs you. Pulls the blade out.
Okay, cool.
It's a good day. It's a good day for Sin.
Yep.
Ending his turn, it comes to Sez.
Is the flamethrower guy walk up and point blank fire on
He stays the distance, and
Yeah, 'cause I'm right in his face.
you're like five feet, like 5 feet away,
Yeah, that's right in his face.
so you have to walk up 5 more feet to be
yeah,
threatening him.
there's a 5-foot gap separating the two of you, and he just kind of point blank and just hit you with fire. But Viamir is breathing again, thankfully.
Yeah, that's good. So am I far enough to walk to run behind the guy still?
You be 20, 30 feet. You could potentially get behind him at 30 feet.
Yeah, I will get behind the guy.
Okay. Getting behind
I
him.
can't get my and as that's happening, I'm gonna use my left hand and draw my short sword too.
Okay. Easy enough. You want to make your attacks?
I'm going to attack him.
Alrighty.
I'll stab him first.
As you get behind him, you see the fuel tank on the back.
Yeah, I am. That is
This
a
is
16.
how I die.
That is a 16. 16 just hits as you find a gap in the breastplate.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stab him like in the back of the breastplate. For that
Alrighty.
one, let's see. That is a 6 damage.
6 points of damage reduced.
And then I'm gonna swing with my short sword as well.
Alrighty.
That is 24.
Okay. That hits.
And then that's 4 points of damage.
Okay. Cool. As you get behind and stab out at this skeleton, The attacks hit, and it just kind of. Try harder. Ending.
Oh, I'm not the one that's gonna try harder. He will.
Ending.
I'm like pointing over his shoulder.
Ending your turn. It comes to Viremir prone on the ground.
I'm gonna stand up
Mm-hmm.
and attack it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack rolls with advantage because there is flank.
Oh, okay, good. Advantage is good.
Because I'm behind him.
19 plus mods,
That hits.
and the bonus action will be the secondary swing.
Okay.
14 plus 5, so 19 total on the second one.
Nice. With the first hit. No, I'm sorry. That was the second.
I didn't
hit.
do any damage
First,
yet.
first hit and second hit.
All right. So
19 damage.
This game's like fuck.
That's not a lot. 5 on the first one.
Okay.
Roll double ones, and 3 on the second.
Okay.
What's your strength mod?
Plus 3.
So it should be 7 on the first one, right?
No, I rolled 2 ones.
Okay.
2 plus 3 plus your raging. Another
I'm not
2.
raging. I went unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
he went down.
my fault. Forgot about that.
Alrighty. He is still up.
Son of a bitch. Okay, that's okay.
He's still up. He is going to make his way around you, Sazia. Oh no, he's not. Fuck.
We got the sandwich.
You do got the sandwich. He can't. He'll take an attack of opportunity.
Take an attack.
Now he's gonna reach back and recharge the. He's gonna reach back and he's gonna recharge the flamethrower. I need both of you to make dex saves. As
What, did he like fucking blow up or something? What the hell?
As he goes to reach back, you, with your initial first strike with the rapier, punctured a portion of the fuel tank, and as he goes to flood the flamethrower again, you hear.
I'm fine with this. 24.
That's a success.
15 plus 2.
15 plus 2. Nice. Both success. That is also that is some pretty good low damage. What would have been a 3 is reduced to a 1 as you both take 1 point of fire damage. It wasn't a large explosion, but a good enough explosion to also bring him down as it just blew his chest cavity outward and just and bone shards impact into the hull of the ship. He
I'll
goes
be
down.
like, guess I did try hard enough.
Okay. Ending his turn, Law is going to turn and use his only other spell slot. And, Eowyn, you didn't tell me air travel would be so nauseating. Please get up and make it better. As he heals you for max for 8. That's pretty solid use. Almost 2 max rolls on healing word right there.
Here we go.
It's pretty solid.
Man's got that bardic talent.
Got that bardic wit. Ending Law's turn. It comes back to the top with Fixer.
One guy left, right?
One guy left currently has, just due to the smoke in the distance and Sin being dead front, Sin is kind of giving him a bit of cover at the moment.
Can I move slightly to the side?
Sure.
Or it says,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll move slightly to the side, and I'll be like, let's see how you like it when fire gets thrown at you, and shoot a firebolt up at him.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That would be 6 points of damage.
Hot damn.
Hot is right.
He gets a little lit. He seems to be doing okay, though. The impact kind of courses over him, and he just...
Not fun, huh?
shrugs real hard.
Could be worse.
Ending his turn, ending your turn.
Can we
Fixer.
convert this guy and add him to our party?
It's up to you guys. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Comes to Sin.
God damn. This motherfucker stabbed me. I'm gonna fucking stab him. Jesus.
Nearly ran you through is what he did. Jesus.
Another miss.
Probably 12.
Misses indeed.
Yeah.
As-
I have not rolled above a 6.
As this time, if you could ever see a skeleton look at you with pity as you just miss wide again, there's just this kind of like of just a bone structure staring at you. It's okay. Not everyone is good in life. Perhaps you'll be good in death.
Oh.
No, I'm good at doing things in life. I don't like this spear. Why do you have to be so mean to me? This is my first pirate time.
Do you mind if we stop fighting for a moment?
Who are you talking to?
Your friends.
This is the skeleton guy saying
Yeah.
this?
What's up?
Do you mind if we stop fighting for a moment? I feel like I need to talk to her.
Sit her down in the corner and reaffirm her value in life.
Let's all go sit in a circle, in a friendship circle, and work some stuff out.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like you just
That's-
insulted my friend and
that's-
you need to die.
So
No.
Awin's gonna stand up?
The skeleton's just like looking at Sin as she's
Let's
crying.
make him
It's
think
just
that
like,
we're stopping.
And walk over to it
yeah.
and hit it in the face with a quarterstaff.
How much?
Hopefully.
What's your move speed?
35.
Okay. Getting up, you'll have just enough movement speed to get up to him.
So, being shot by it, Awen's not really that happy. And since it's not really like a real living being, he's just going to kind of two-hand grab his quarterstaff and just try to hit it right in the face.
Okay.
So that is a 19 on the die.
That hits.
24. And that's a D8 for damage. That's 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Okay.
And then if it's still standing, he's going to try to give it a nice little kick in the head or something.
He is currently still standing.
All right, plus 5. 17 on the die, 22.
That-
Mathing's hard.
That'll hit.
And D4. 3 plus 3, 6 more damage with a kick to the head.
6 more damage with a kick to the head. Okay.
Kick his head off. Kick his head off.
Okay. at... Oh shit, math is killing me right now. God,
feel ya.
it was simple math too, is 18 plus 12, and I'm sitting there like... What?
See?
I had
That would confuse me too.
I had a brain
would've-
fart. Like
I would have
everything
brought
just...
out the calculator.
Everything just fried in my skull for a moment. Okay. As you strike out at it, it looks at you and... I mean... I was gonna talk, but okay. If you don't want to parlay. And it will just stab Sin and look at Sin and go, I'm sorry, but you're really bad at this.
Oh no!
Ouch.
Just kicked him in the head and he stabbed you.
Does a 17 hit?
Shield.
You use shield. Okay, as he goes to stab out and hit you, you... As you do, and he... Oh, come on. Magic.
They were trying to stab me again.
You tried to stab me twice and failed.
You stabbed me twice and shot my friend.
I stabbed you once.
You tried to stab me twice.
Skeleton looks at you, Awen. Are we done here? Can I go?
Awen just kind of laughs and be like, you ain't going alive.
That's alright. I'll see you all in a few days. Ending his turn, it comes to Saz.
How far away is he from me?
He is... At this point...
That'd be 40 plus 30, right?
40, 30, 60... about 100 feet.
About 100 feet.
100 feet.
So if I went my full distance and tried to shoot it with my pistol, it is still a disadvantage?
Pistol is 60 feet.
60.
Minimum
Okay,
distance range.
Okay, so is there a long distance? Was there a long distance too?
Long distance is
Like a
120.
So, if I just do, I'll move over there. Can I get a clear shot between where?
The clearest of a shot you'll get is 3/4 cover. Clearest of a shot.
Okay.
Just due to the
I'll
amount
make
of
it.
bodies that are in the way.
I'll do it. I'll just shoot.
Okay.
Go for it. Good shot. Son of a. Okay, it just rolled really far. Let me do another one. That is a 25.
25 will hit.
That will be. Please, close to max damage. That is not close to max damage. That is a 5.
Alrighty.
Very negative max damage.
Okay. Ending your turn, Vimir.
So this thing just exploded in my face.
Yeah.
There's no more directly around me.
No more directly around you.
I hear some commotion behind me.
Yes. You hear Sincere crying.
And I will run back towards the
Full dash?
commotion. Well, I guess I'll come around the corner, right?
It's a straight hallway going back down the other side.
Oh, so I can see clearly what's happening behind me?
Yep.
And they're far away?
Yep. Full dash will clear you and put you at about a 40-foot distance.
I'll do a full movement and chuck a javelin at this
Okay.
thing.
30 feet and a humming a javelin.
35 feet.
35 feet and humming a javelin.
I'm
Actually, that would have put you within 30 feet if you dashed. Okay.
Disadvantage, I think, because it's way out of the 20-foot range.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 19 and a 13 plus 5.
13 will miss.
No, 13 plus 5.
Yeah, the 13 plus 5 will just miss.
Hmm.
As it sails over Sincere's head and gets deflected by the shield that is still up. As it kind of just... Poof. That all?
Too many people.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot
everything I
of
got.
bodies in a small hallway at this point.
Too many cookies.
Law is going to attempt to... Oh, wait, no. Well, there's the wisdom save anyways. We have the... Just succeeds Law's save DC. Just barely succeeds. Ending his turn, comes back to the top with Fixer.
Do I still have a clear shot, or am I still, or did people move in front of me?
You've got you still, it's not a clear shot, but you have a shot. Because you've now got Awen and Sin kind of in front of him at the point.
And he's probably like 40 feet away from me still, right?
Yep.
I am going to move 20 feet closer.
Okay.
And then take my shot with a firebolt.
Okay.
That is a 12.
Misses. The firebolt impacts on the wall and just kind of sizzles in. Sin comes to you.
You're so mean to me. It's just hit you. I don't suppose there's any way for me to flank.
No.
Okay, that's okay. And I'm gonna fucking swing at him again.
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Hit something. Hit something.
What'd you roll this
She didn't
time?
hit anything. She didn't hit anything.
Did you nat 1?
No, I rolled a 5 though.
Rolled a 5.
Oh.
Plus 6 equals 11.
I think it's about time to retire that die.
As you go to stab,
No.
as you go to,
These are 3 different die.
as you go to stab out at him with the spear again, he just kind of this time like stops the spear in mid thrust and just kind of pushes it down to the ground. And I think you should stop embarrassing yourself.
And she sits on the ground.
Okay.
And just like wraps her arms around her legs and like drops the spear, and she continues crying.
Roll a wisdom save. Okay. He looks at you all and, guys, I'm sorry. Well, sorry, sweetie.
She's still sobbing.
Okay, comes to Awen. As the guy's just looking at you, Awen is just like,
It's like, yeah. Anyone kind of gives like, yeah, so I'm sorry, and just pulls his quarterstaff back again and aims right at the head, trying to bash it in a little bit more.
alrighty.
13 on the die plus 5, 18
Misses.
to 18. Oof, man. This guy's heavily armored.
Yeah, this guy's kind of a beefcake. We might want to actually parlay with him.
Do I get to use it if...
Yeah,
Even if you
miss,
miss,
even if you
do I
miss,
have
you
to
can
hit?
still.
Oh, even if you
Yep.
miss? Okay. We'll try to kick him still. So that is a 19. One
That
better.
just hits.
Just hits.
Uh,
Fine. We're
and
good.
max damage 7. We'll kick to the head.
That as the impact hits and you see a few loose bone teeth just kind of sprinkled down to the ground, and the head has a nice skull fracture on the side there. It kind of just... That wasn't nice. I like those teeth.
And this guy's a beast. And that's it. That's
He has one.
man, just needed to hit him.
On the top of his round, the skull fracture begins to reposition itself and heal over.
What? Huh.
Guys, I told you we should have talked to
Now
him.
that you're finally close enough, and he will just kind of... All right. Well... I'm gonna stab you now. I don't think I stab you now. 9, 10, 11, 13.
No.
You block the bladings. Cool.
Cool. This most casual enemy ever.
I want to be his friend.
It's pretty casual guy.
Why didn't you stab him, but you stabbed me?
I tried.
You didn't try very hard.
He's got this hand thing that he's doing. He just kind of did this a lot. And just moved the blade out of the way, and it just happened.
You're just making excuses.
You'll get there one day. You'll get there. And ending his turn. It comes to Saz's turn.
Am I 30 feet away from him yet, or do I still have to shoot him?
You are. If you move your full move speed again, that will put you. Did you dash the first time?
No.
Okay, so you are at 40-foot distance if you go your base move speed.
Okay, so I will get there, and I will try to shoot him again.
Okay.
That is a 21.
That'll hit.
That was the scariest 21, by the way, because it was at a 5 and then very slowly hit the 15. I was just like, okay. Anyways, please not get another one like that's stupid. Oh, yeah, okay, that's a 2. 6 points of damage.
6.
We're going places, going on up. Only goes up from here.
Okay.
Hey, next round you get a 3.
Yeah, man, next
As
time I
the
get it.
shot rings out, he's just gonna impacts into the bone and just. Good shot. Getting better.
Thank you, but you still insulted my friend.
Well, she kind of did that to herself by not being able to stab me, so it's on her. It comes to Vimir.
I'm going to run in and tackle this fool.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
He's gonna vault over the sitting Sin to tackle him.
That's athletics, right?
Athletics versus his acrobatics.
18 plus 5.
Yeah, you win. As you run and just tackle him as your action, you grab him and pull him prone to the ground. As you feel this bag of bones, just like, oh, come on. Really? Big sweaty guy? It's the end of your turn.
Die.
Fixer, Vimir came out of nowhere and tackled the fuck out of this guy. What are you gonna do?
Solid linebacker tackle.
Basically, yeah, it was just full shoulder into that.
By
Blocking
my
extra
maths, I should be 20 feet away from him,
Mm-hmm.
which means that with my 30 movement speed, I should be able to get behind him.
Not behind, but above him, yes.
I'll go with above. And since he's prone, I'm going to advise Vimir to quickly let go of him. And then I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Are you gonna let go? Vimir?
No.
No, Vimir does not let
Let go or it'll hurt! Okay.
Okay, make it at disadvantage as he's currently grappled on the ground. You've got a small little head there to hit.
It's a melee attack. You should have advantage.
You're on top of
Right.
him, providing him cover.
But he is prone, so wouldn't that kind of
I'll give you a normal roll then.
Okay.
I'll give you a normal roll
Even if
then.
you hit Vimir, you would hit the skeleton.
That's true. Just aim for Vimir.
Vimir is
that's what I'm
not
saying.
wearing. Vimir is not wearing metal.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
Bodies still conduct electricity.
You didn't get the kills yet, so
There were so many other things you could have done, but shocking, sure.
there are not a lot of things that I could do.
You could have hit him with a staff.
I have negative strength.
So would you roll for the hit?
18.
Misses, unfortunately.
Yep.
As the skeleton just sees the hand coming down and, oh, not cool. Have you ever been touched by a hand buzzer? I can tell you it's not fun.
By
I'm
the
usually
way,
the one that buzzes it.
for those of us that have familiars, they should roll initiative because they can take the help action on their turn.
I'll let that meta Kenku slide.
Actually, Fixer still has Hawk flying above,
Okay.
like the boat, so that he can kind of keep an eye on
Okay.
overall things once he's done with this, because Hawk's not going to be much help inside.
Okay. At the end of Fixer's turn, Sin, you hear, hey, I know you're all grumpy and stuff, but do you want to try and get your friends to let go of me, and I'll just kind of go about my business, leave you guys alone. As it comes to your turn, Sin.
You're not my real mom or dad, because they're both dead too.
I mean, if that's the case, I could be your dad.
No, he's probably alive. He's just an asshole. I wish he was dead. Maybe.
Are you doing anything? Or are you just gonna sit there crying still?
What does Vimir use?
A double-bladed scimitar.
That might get you killed if you take Viamir's double-bladed scimitar.
No. What did he drop?
Oh, he
didn't
didn't
drop
drop
anything.
anything. Viamir
Oh.
just ran in there for the tackle.
Is he still holding whatever?
He's still holding.
Yes.
Still holding the guy, and the skeleton's now just kind of whistling. You just hear the as he's just kind of under Viamir, somehow producing a whistle.
But he doesn't have lips.
You're so mean to me. And I start picking up his teeth. I'm gonna make these into a really cool bracelet.
At least I'll be remembered.
What's your name?
Eowyn is so mad that we're having a conversation with this guy.
My name's Gil.
You're a horrible person. Wow. Wow, I'm pretty sure he's watching. Okay, I'll make a really nice bracelet with your teeth if I live.
I mean, it's okay. Even if you kill me, I'll be back in a few days. So you guys will see me again. We'll have the same conversation. I'll probably bring, like, different gear and stuff. And, you know, maybe this time I'll... You know...
Well, maybe if you come back, you can take your teeth back as a bracelet when you kill
I mean,
me.
I'll pop them back in. I mean, I don't want to kill you guys anymore. You killed my buddies there. They were dumb enough to attack the ship, so, Well, anyhow, I'm just gonna stay here and this big guy, and you feel a little bony slap at the side of your waist there, Viamir. It's gonna hit your side. I'm just gonna stay hugged by this big guy for a bit until you guys hit me again.
Okay.
He feels a slap at the side of his waist as well.
It's that baby's arm.
Bone meets bone.
Oh no.
Is
It's
this,
the vibrations of the ship. It's not you. I swear.
I mean, it's okay. Everyone likes a bit of ivory. And then since turn it comes to Awen.
So Awen's just still very angry that this guy's standing, or well, laying down talking to them now, and is just gonna try to attack him with his quarterstaff again.
Alrighty.
Does this have disadvantage? 'Cause
Normal roll.
He's grappled. Or
Normal
just
roll.
Normal roll. 14 on the die plus 19.
That'll just hit.
And 2 hand 8. That is 8 damage.
8 damage with that. You feel a resounding as the quarterstaff impacts into the side of the skull, and a hole just appears, and the light in the eyes just flickers out. Last thing you hear is, ah.
It's like, finally. And then with free or move action, he's actually gonna grab the gun that this one had, and then just kind of, he's gonna pull the gun out and kind of put it in his belt and just be like, let's go, and try to get ready to take off for the top of the ship.
With that combat being over, initiative done.
How many teeth do I collect?
You collect 5 teeth.
Can I
Okay.
punch its stupid face and get the
Sure, you can punch its stupid face as you crush in the skull and just shatter the bone. The teeth fall out easily.
Are these valuable?
You just hear crunch, 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 crunch.
I'm
It's,
gonna run the
it's a
Captain
memento.
room.
Do you want me to make you a bracelet too?
I have often worn the skins of things I've killed and various tusks and teeth. This one seems quite puny. It surprises me that it took you so long to kill it.
As you get off of the skeleton, it just seems to kind of give a shrug motion as its body just kind of like falls.
Fixer's gonna pop into Hawk's vision and survey the upper deck.
Make a perception check. Sazia, as you head over to Captain Taggart's room, it is burnt to a crisp. There is no body inside of it, but the room itself is on fire and is slowly burning away.
Can I search for keys?
On the skeletons?
No.
Where would you like to search for keys in other
Actually,
people's
yeah, I
rooms?
probably would search for keys on
Okay, make an investigation check.
that. Makes sense.
What do we get, Fixer?
20.
20. Through Hawk's eyes, you see a small black skiff encased in armor that has shunted itself into the front hull of the ship. It seems to be fine, but the armor of the ship has actually bowed in and been penetrated by this vessel. The guns, the way that it has angled itself in, the guns are not able to get a full rotation and fire into this mass. You see this ship also does have a smaller array of guns, and it is slowly working on taking out one of the primary turrets on the front deck of the ship. As you can imagine, the invaders currently here in front of you probably came in after the ship punctured through the hull armor and just dropped them off on the top deck as that shielding roofs over the ship.
Does it seem to does there seem to be like a lot of fighting going up on the deck, or
As you can't see through the armor plating that's
Alright.
covering the deck, it's hard to tell. But the enemy ship does seem to have a bridge that you can see, and it appears as if there is an individual sitting and waiting for troops to come back and get more shit or something else of the like.
okay? Then I'd also like to tell Hawk to give me a good view of like the engines and the propulsion of the ship.
Flying around, it very easy to see as well because it is kind of at an angle. It comes around the back and it sees two large primary engines in the back with two at the top and then 3 on the opposite side of these giant wells, giving it a multiple circular pattern. There's 10 engine ports altogether that propel this thing.
And would Fixer's mechanic's eye spot any like weaknesses or spots that might react badly to electricity?
To the outer hull itself, no. They are a lot more reinforced. You would have to get inside the enemy ship to do that kind of damage.
Okay. I think that's good surveillance that I've done. So
Okay.
back into Fixer.
Okay. What was your investigation on the bodies?
I rolled a die and it was cocked between 1 and 19, so I re-rolled it. Actually got a fucking natural 20.
Natural 20.
You found a key.
On the one that you were talking to, it did indeed.
-1.
On the one you were talking to, it did indeed have a key. It was the only one that had a key on it. It is a silvery white key that feels a bit more like bone than metal, but it has that cool metal touch to it.
I take the key, and I presume that Viamir he's pretty dense, but not stupid. Now he knows what the keys that all these stupid people use are. Not the keys he's looking for.
Okay. As you take the key,
But I will take my ivory fucking gold key.
alrighty. Taking the key. As you grab it, you add the key to your inventory. Where would you guys like to go now? Would you guys like to go to the bridge or to the deck?
Where is Sig?
Where would the captain have made the announcement
From the bridge.
So that's where Awen will be heading.
So you're gonna head opposite direction? Back to the bow of the ship, to the rear?
Yeah. Knowing that he wasn't in the room and now thinking more clearly, he'll run to the bridge where the announcement most likely was made.
Okay.
We have to repel the borders.
He said to repel and then attack.
So
You
attack!
guys can get me to the engine room. I can see if I can fuck up the engine.
I feel like that's a pretty good idea. And getting you into the engine room would be pretty good.
Getting
But
you
there
in.
might be quite a few of those things everywhere.
The captain's fine. The ship's not going down.
I do agree that he should be fine in the bridge. I think we should get out there.
And I'm assuming he's a captain for a reason.
Exactly.
He could
Law,
probably
are
handle
you
himself.
okay to travel as well?
Law's good, and I'll grab him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come along. I just have no more spell slots, so...
Great.
Okay, nobody die.
So we also need reinforcements then.
We are the reinforcements.
How is everybody looking then?
I've been better.
My stab wound hurt.
Would we have when we ran out? Would we have like grabbed any like backpacks or?
I imagine you would have
Grab the
grabbed.
flame.
I imagine you would have grabbed your gears.
Okay.
Grab the flame things.
There's only one to grab, but it is
Yeah.
possible.
Grab the
the
fire
one.
makers.
The other one blew up.
We can take this, put it on their ship, and explode it like that one did, but better.
That is a very good plan by Amir. And Fix is gonna grab it.
Okay. Grabbing the flamethrower off the one that didn't explode. Grabbing the tank and the gun itself. Okay, good to know.
I'm going to help Sin apply one of the salves that I got
Okay,
from Oasis.
alrighty.
So I'll just like crouch down to Sin. I'll be like, hold still. Let me see if I can fix that. That's 6.
6 points of healing. Nice.
That feels pretty good.
Give me one of those. I'll apply it myself.
Will you kiss it better too?
His-
Please.
Snakes are usually poisonous. It's not good at kisses.
It's probably a good idea.
But I want to kiss better.
Well,
I like just lean
I-
over, like peck a little bit, and be like,
It's so much better now.
okay. Yes.
as
I'll also hand Vimir another one.
okay. As you hand Viamir one. What was the healing on that again?
2d4.
2d4 plus. Is it just 2d4 straight?
You just gave me 2d4. Yeah, straight. I'll give Fixer one too.
Okay. One to Fixer and one to Viamir.
Hey, thank you.
growing up in the forest, I assume I understand how.
You're familiar with creams and goops and salves and the like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cream myself.
Yep.
Jesus.
Just like how I creamed Sin.
We're adults here. We do adult things. We pay taxes.
This is Eastern Standard Time. It is 11 o'clock. There are no children that should be up at this point.
I've been paying taxes for the last 17 years, so I'm okay with this.
Go ahead, both of you, and roll 2d4, and you can add that to your hit points.
All right, that's fine.
Guys, this shit works awesome on burns. I am back to full.
Nice.
Sick.
That's 5 on my behalf.
5 on your behalf. Nice. All right. Law is just going to sit there and hum to himself a merry tune.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
As he's trying to keep himself from vomiting violently.
And
We really need to work on that, Law.
Please don't jostle me too much.
I'll just
Yeah.
get up to Awen and be like, well, lead the way.
Yeah, Awen's pretty much been running the whole time, so he's probably a little ways ahead.
Are you running to the bridge or are you running to the deck?
He's gonna run to the bridge just to check on the captain,
Okay.
and then
As you guys go and catch up with Awen, you, Awen, find yourself heading further down the hall. When you reach there, you see that there are 5 bodies broken and destroyed of more of these undead who have invaded the ship. Ahead of you, you see Sieg in combat. His greatsword that he was wielding is on fire. And as he steps through, he is just swinging and cleaving through undead as he steps forward.
that's awesome. If there's anything, if there's anything left, I mean, Aowen will run up to try to assist.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like he's got it under control, but you know, 2's better than 1.
As you guys catch up and get ready to assist, you see 2 more of these flamethrower wielders step out of rooms, ready to ambush him. And as they see you, they immediately shift their attention at you all coming at them down the hall. And as you guys see this, as you're making your sprint down, you hear the clicks of the flamethrowers. That's where we're going to end tonight's session and pick up next week. As Sieg is in front of you, cleaving through a horde of undead. Small horde, small grouping. And 2 more of these flamethrowers make their way out to greet you all.
Man.
I'm excited for next week.
We ran the wrong
Hey,
way.
come help us destroy an engine. Reinforcements.
Oh, did you guys have fun?
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that was
good stuff.
that guy, man, making too much small talk.
I want him to be our friend.
I can't wait for him to come back in 3 days and just be like,
Yeah.
I remember you.
If you guys don't destroy his ship, he'll be able to come back like immediately back on this on that ship. If you guys destroy that ship, he'll come back somewhere else. But that's metagaming knowledge. So we'll see what happens.
I was gonna ask.
Fixer
if Awen knows like whether or not the bodies have anything to do with them coming back, or is it just consciousness that comes back in a different body?
It'd be a good question to find out.
Yeah.
So, Captain Gill?
Not Captain Gill. No.
First mate
I
Gill.
just I was looking for a name and I saw he had recently posted something. I was like, Gill. My name is Gill, and just because he was being snarky too, I was like, yeah, we'll have him be Gill.
Him and Zero were good friends.
Yeah.
But
So he could be your Calron then.
possibly. So yeah, he's probably gonna be now. Sin's Calron is just gonna be coming back and be like, hey, have you gotten better with that spear yet?
No.
Do you just want a one-on-one, and if you like miss 5 times, we'll call it a day?
Okay.
All right. But with that, folks, thank you so much for watching. I look so fucking forward to this game next week because we legitimately will only have 3 games in the month of December, and I guess we'll have to talk as a group how hungover everyone might be on the 1st.
Always.
Because that is also a day off. But yeah, because we've got Christmas coming, we're not going to have a session of Crimson Skies, so we are going to try and really crank out some great sessions coming up. So love you all, and I will see you guys next week. Bye now.